Hello, welcome back to another stream. Today we are building the rest of our dirt to mud to clay to terracotta farm, and it's already big. To be clear, it's kind of ridiculous how much we've already built. The fact that there's still more to build. Yeah, we're building a big farm today, and we started it. I think our second stream of this project, and the terracotta part we didn't really need to start off with. We basically needed the 200 to 300,000 dirt first, which has taken me 2 weeks. We've lost 5 netherite shovels, 4 diamond shovels, but we now have it all. So now we can build the rest of the terracotta machine, because we not only need that for our mesa biome, we also need that for our mushroom island, which is part of the ocean biome, which we're building first, which is why we need it prioritized like now. So that's today's plan. I believe we have everything. I'm pretty sure. How was the weekend? The weekend was excellent, actually. Very chill, very vibes. The family came to the city. We went and watched some football, which I have no interest in football, but my fam goes and watches it, so I figured we'd go hang out. And I mean, I like sports. I just don't follow football, so I was just like vibing, chilling, enjoying. Yeah, it was a good time. I think we're good to go straight into it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I organized everything beforehand. Since last stream, holy have we done a lot of stuff. I'll show you guys on this side, because there's a lot. We might be, are we still lagging? Okay, I think we should be good. Yeah, since last stream, we have been farming dirt, boys. So much damn dirt, it's crazy. Don't know how that made it into the collection system, but sure, I'll take some extra endstone. Yeah, we farmed so much dirt. I didn't think it was going to take 2 weeks, to be clear, to get 200,000 dirt from this thing. If you missed the first streams, basically what you're looking at, this giant machine converter thing. This right here duplicates gravity blocks. That's a pretty common thing. Then it connects to this monstrosity, which is one of my own creations merged with 3 YouTube tutorials. It crafts gravel, which we're duplicating, with dirt to make coarse dirt. Basically duplicating dirt at the cost of gravel is what this little section does. And this big line, multiple lines of pistons, basically just takes the dirt and sends it to a TNT blast chamber, which is this section, right? Bit of a mess. It's currently filled with dirt and mud because we also needed a ton of mud. Which I also did off stream because, well, why did I do it off stream? Because it's incredibly boring to watch, and also because it takes so many hours. We built the dirt part on the second stream. It's now like, when did we do that stream? It was over 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks, like 2.5 weeks basically. And it took that long. Obviously, I wasn't doing just that the whole time, but I basically just need to be there AFK enough so that like I don't want to use my computer, but I still need to be in my house every 20 minutes to change the shovel we're using, which is why I ended up breaking like 9 shovels and losing a lot of netherite, not diorite. Honestly, if we lost diorite, that's fine by me. I hate that songs in Spotify are some so loud and then some are chill. What's with that? Minecraft alchemy, dude, it's so complicated. It's not complicated, but it's like, it's a lot. Like, once you know what you're doing, it's not complicated, but it's a lot. Magic of game-breaking redstone. Truly, it literally would not be possible without this giant machine. So shouts out the redstone geniuses that created this thing, because they're actually the goats. So yeah, this is what we have so far. This just converts coarse dirt into dirt, and then dirt into mud. So we need the terracotta part, which is this. Sorry, I'm way too close. Let me back up for you. This giant section is the Light blueprint. That's going to take all of our mud. We're still going to start with dirt right here. It's going to run down here. It's going to turn into mud right here. And then it's going to go into this giant system and convert, I think it's like 100k of it into terracotta. And then it'll send it back into this TNT chamber. Sorry, it actually won't turn it straight into terracotta. It'll turn it into clay, because if you dry out mud, it turns into clay. It'll send clay here, blow it up, and it'll go through our collection system, which has endstone in it, don't worry about it. It'll come up here, go in our collection. This beautiful monstrosity, which we did build on stream, is another combination of like 3 YouTube tutorials. It'll collect a ton of clay balls really quickly, and it'll go down into these crafters, turn it back into clay blocks, and then you smelt that, which I did the rails off stream before this stream. They're such a pain. I don't know why rails just make no sense, but we got there in the end. They'll smelt it all up, and then it'll be terracotta. Let's go. So that's today's plan. We get rid of that real quick. Let me show you the pure scale of how much we've been mining. This is why we needed a shulker farm, to be clear. All of these, every single one of them is full to the brim. That right there, I'm pretty certain is our red sand. I mean, we can go double check. This is our red sand. Yeah, every single one full. Doesn't matter which one we check. They're all full. This clump right here is regular sand. I believe the reason why this little square right here is the extra. That's for our glass at some point. This clump is the amount of sand we need immediately, and that's what we need to transfer into glass. This all right here is dirt. Every single one, everywhere, is dirt. It's ridiculous. And that's not everything, because this is also dirt. All of them. And then this clump right here is our mud. This is 60,000, by the way. This looks like the small little pod over here, you know, the little side piece. It's 60,000 dirt, to be clear. Sorry, mud. And then, yeah. This is why we needed a shulker farm, boys. I ran out so quickly. It's insane. So, I've pissed off an enderman already. Fantastic start. Come here. How are you still alive? I know I wasn't crit hitting you, but damn. 3 hits with a sharpness. Yeah, I do have the sharpness 5. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's the scale of the giant project that we're working on. So we have all our materials. They're in our ender chest. Right here. We also, our actual first stream, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was our very first stream. We built the dripstone farm. That thing has been working away like a charm because we're actually about 500 days into this so far. You wouldn't know it because I haven't streamed much of it because most of it has been staring at that wall placing dirt. But we are 500 days in already. So the dripstone farm has been working away like a charm and we have it all. So we can place it into this farm. I'm just trying to work out what materials we want first. I guess if we turn on this, go to single layer, go to the bottom. Well, we can't place dripstone on nothing, so I guess it's the iron blocks we need. We need a lot of pistons and blackstone. Alright. That I can work with, So, blackstone, start with a smaller one, I guess, and then it was regular pistons. So, yeah. Give me those. Give me these. Actually, honestly, just fill my inventory with that. Take 2 back. And then, give me, like, 2 stacks of that. Okay. Holy, do we have a lot of stuff on us. You can honestly take my axe and my shovel. Because we don't need all that. We also don't need the sticks on us. I think we're good. Alright, let's start this recording, and this recording, that's recording. We are still streaming. We haven't crashed randomly. That's huge. Knock on wood, we don't crash. We're not muted. Let's go. W. That's the same with each one being 27 stacks. It's hard to comprehend. Truly. I was like, oh yeah, this will take a few days probably, because it's AFK. I'll just run it while I'm eating dinner, overnight. Just let it run. I underestimated how long it would take. It's kind of ridiculous. But now it's done. We actually have like the vast majority of our materials. Bam, 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 bam. Let it lag for a moment. Please hold. So we have the 200k moss. We have the 200k stone. We have the dirt, which is grass, mud, dirt. We have all our sand. There's the mud. The leaves are one of our next projects. Today we're building this. Next stream, which likely will be tomorrow, we're running through the entire one block because we need the new blocks. And the stream after that, we're building all the tree farms. We got oak leaves, we got azalea leaves, we got a dark oak and pale oak tree farm, and then we have a tree farm for literally every other one. It's huge. And we have the red sand. So we have all the big items. Out of 1.13 million items, we have, I mean, at least 600k, 700k, like well over half. So I'd say, you know, it's taken a while, but we got the bulk of the items, which is kind of sick. That's recording, that's recording, that's recording, that's streaming. Let's build the thing, boys. Chuck on easy place mode. Our Elytra has health. I don't want to end up in the void with this much in my inventory. That would actually suck. That was a terrible first block, but it's fine. Oh my god, iron blocks have the most satisfying noise. Hold up, pause the music. That's a good song, but... Dude, it kind of sounds like a drum, low-key. That was sick. I never built out of iron blocks. Yeah, okay, so that's what's been going on. That's today's plan. Chuck the music back on. I was just enjoying the iron block sound. Just playing, okay, sweet. That's what's been going on. Just farming like crazy. I even ended up, for the mud, I logged into Lily, my girlfriend's Minecraft account, on my old PC that's out in the lounge, and just ran the mud through that account because I was like, this is taking so long to just use my account. I kind of had to. I guess I didn't have to, but I did run all the dirt itself through my account. But for the mud, I was like, well, I don't need a shovel anymore. I don't have to, you know, quickly double check every 20 minutes that my shovel isn't broken. This way, I can just hold place dirt and it converts into mud, no shovel required. So I'll just use Lily's account like it's a little bot, because she's not even here, she's in America. And that was so much nicer. I could actually like land the next farms, collect the other materials. I actually built a sheep farm. I forgot to show you guys that in the overworld. I can show you once I've done this. But we finally have an automatic sheep farm, which I should have built for the Lapida build, but we just did it manually for some reason. I think we had like 11,000 wool in the last build. This one, not as many. It was like 6,000-ish that I've designed so far. And I was like, I'm just not. If there's anything that I can do automatically, we're doing it. We need to be faster. This is already going to take so long. We're going bigger than Castle in the Sky. We need to make sure it can be as fast as possible. If there's a way to make things faster, we're going to do it. I'm not going to be stupid and just do things manually anymore. So I built a little sheep farm. They're actually way better than they used to be too. Because apparently they changed how grass grows. Rather than like, if this is a grass block and the rest of this was dirt, it only spreads to the blocks next to it, right? Now it's like 3 layers up, 3 layers down. As long as it's a open at the top dirt block, it'll spread to it. Like this grass could jump to over here, and it's like really quick. Which one in itself is gonna make spreading grass so much easier for this building every biome project. But also you can make sheep farms way faster because you're pretty much the only throttle is just waiting for the grass to grow for the sheep to then eat it, so then you can get more wool from it. Now the grass can grow from basically anywhere, and you just set it up so it's around that block as close to it as possible, and it grows way faster, and you get way more wool. You guys are gonna be a problem, aren't you? Actually, they're gonna be such a problem because they're 3 blocks tall. How do we want to do this? What's going to be like the most efficient way? For the dripstone, I already have some bridge blocks to come back and place the dripstone underneath. That part's fine. But we could potentially say place the iron blocks in a row, click down, place that dripstone, go up, and do it like that. Or we could just place all the iron levels, drop down, and do the crawl method, place line by line. I don't know what's faster. Iron blocks and breaking a glass pane are my two favorite sounds. Wait, a glass pane? Is that a different sound to glass? Glass to me, headache. Not headache, I guess, for the noise, but I don't even remember the noise because breaking it so slow and like you can't hiss too and all that, it's so annoying. That I couldn't even appreciate the noise, honestly. Rolling's probably faster, you reckon? Yeah, because you can just speed place all the iron blocks, right? Alright, yeah, I think that's a strat. Oh, we got repeaters over there already. Alright, give me the redstone. Dude, we've blitzed an inventory of iron blocks. Give me that. Alright, we got repeaters. Yeah, this is my actual one I'm using. Repeaters, observers. Not in there because we actually have so many observers, they basically filled half a shulker. Sticky pistons. There's probably regular redstone over there. Give. Let's start with that. Don't drop a shulker. Holy, are these shulkers expensive. Do not drop a shulker. Eh. Dude, easy. Shout out Easy Place. Every time I build anything in this world, I'm like, Easy Place is the greatest thing ever. But just so you know, Easy Place is the greatest thing ever. I straight up would not be able to build the things we build without Easy Place. It would take, like, it already took me a year to build Castle in the Sky. It would take me so many years to have built that. And I just never would have, because it was just such an insane project otherwise. Why do I have a cobble wall? That's so annoying. Ooh, don't do that. Don't take the rockets off the hotbar, ever. That's a terrible idea. Wait, do I not have cobble walls? How? No shot, I'm already missing materials. Who collected these materials? Who did it? You're fired. Get him out of here. I'm double checking, even though I know it's not there. I mean, there's stone. We can make it. I'm pretty sure I have a fortune pickaxe, right? 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 What do you... Please tell me that's my fortune pickaxe. Okay, first of all, be so careful with this one, because that literally has our egg in it. Where's the thing with stone? I saw some stone. 26? Why do I only have 26? That's concerning. This is the extra stone that I literally got on purpose. So... Is that the only one? Or is that like an every level type thing? It's multiple, okay. Let's check. How did I miss a material? We need 25? And a diorite wall? Ooh. We straight up might be missing a lot of materials here, boys. I mean, we can make 25. That's fine. I don't know if I got a diorite wall anywhere in here. Damn, we might actually have to jump back to the overworld. That's so annoying. My time lapse, my precious time lapse. Well, we can make this first. So just give me 25 of these. Gets us to what? 39? Oh, I see where they all are. Oh, I did an extra one. Crap, give me a bunch of cobble. I don't know if I have a stone cutter. I have iron and stone, so I guess I could just make one. an extra one. Beautiful. Making stuff on the fly because I apparently missed stuff. You love to see it. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to craft here, if you don't mind. I guess I could have just made it in a crafting table. Bang. You can have that. You can have that. You can have my iron back. Don't drop that into the void. It's incredibly valuable. Lovely! Alright, crisis averted. Slash, we probably don't have that diorite wall that I need somewhere. Alright. We're good. Continue. If we can avoid going back in the overworld, it's kind of terrifying. That would be ideal, because it will make editing the time-lapse more of a headache if I go back. But, you know, if we have to, we have to, you know? Yeah, bit of redstone line along here. There's more repeaters than I've seen in my life. Did I mess these up? There we go. I think as I was holding down right click. Be more careful with our repeater placement. Everything is timed to perfection. It cannot be messed up. I got more repeaters somewhere. I've got 192 repeaters in here. Yeah, okay, we got a few extra. Don't worry, we're not running out of those yet. Can you move? Bye, Felicia. Oh, I think I just made him teleport. He took void damage, but I don't know if he teleports after that. Anyways, that's the first enderman that we've had to kill. That's everything. Alright, sweet. Next level. Bang, chuck that up there. Bit of redstone. Beautiful line of sticky pistons. Also, we just got enough sticky pistons and slime blocks. We don't have a slime farm yet. We need to make one of the new ones with the oozing potions. From my understanding, they're not hard. Like, it's really easy to get a lot of slime nowadays with that potion. Well, thank you, sir. I was so considerate of you. But yeah, I just haven't done it yet. I've just been farming whatever big slime I noticed in my dome. I just went down and killed it. So we have enough slime blocks for this, but we are going to be out the second I try and build the next farm. If we do this, we should... Yeah, let's build this, and then come back down, and we'll just do layer by layer like that. How am I going to get up? Bro, what was that noise? I thought I pissed off an enderman. Okay, let's do that, yeah. So many repeaters, holy... All those are right, beautiful. Oh, speaking of, I don't have them on me. Just give me, like, a platform. And then I'll get them out, because I'm not losing these in the void. This might be the most expensive shulker box I own. And I ain't trying to lose any of it. Any more of those for now? That should be fine. That should be fine. Rip Enderman, the first of many, truly. Easy Place is so much better, I can't imagine how hard this gets. Yeah, truly. I don't... Easy Place... I think it's minimum 2 years without Easy Place. Because you have... every block is not only faster, and you can place it without actually having to logically place it on another block. You can just place it anywhere. You can sprint jump and be placing blocks. And every block that you don't have to logically place. If you didn't have easy place, you would have to like build up to put the block there. And then you lose all those blocks as well if they end up in the void. Without the amount of redstone you've been doing, a slime farm is a must. Yeah. Yeah, truly it is. I think I'll find I'm pretty sure you only have to like run it once. I've seen people use them before with the new, oh, that is a horrendous noise. I've seen people run them before. You just get like a bunch of a mob, like, it's fine. You just get a bunch of one mob, like silverfish or snow golems. So can you, oh, that's fine. Did I start the clock? Is that gonna keep going? No, it stops. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, or snow golems, and then you just splash them with the potion. They get sweeping edged, and then they just spawn hundreds of them. So, can you go away, please? I'll come back in a moment. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if we just work out what I'm supposed to be doing, because I've never used the potion in my life, we should have enough, like, of one run. I've seen people get double chest and double chest filled with slime blocks, filled with slime balls even. And we don't really, after this farm, we probably only need like 10, not even 10, probably like 5 stacks of slime blocks, and that's all our farms that I've planned so far, at least. I don't think there's many others that'll be big scale. It's mostly just our tree farms left. That's sweet. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, it's basically just the tree farms left, which are pretty big. Because we do need... Oh, that guy was gonna get mad at me. We do need every tree. Like, literally every tree. So we think... I'm just trapping Enderman in here. Which I think requires 4 farms so far. Actually, I'm gonna need a 5th. I need a mangrove leaf farm, which I have not planned yet, but we need like 20,000 of those, so... That's not a manual job, I'll tell you that for free. But yeah, most of them only use like a stack of slime blocks. So we should be good. Theoretically. Boop, 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 boop. And he's mad. Wow, that went way better than I thought it was gonna. Okay, they're not leaving, and so's that guy's over there. Can you guys just teleport? You can teleport. Just leave. Please. Wait, am I missing a... I'm missing a line of observers. That's annoying. Alright, we place these first from now on, and then we do the platform on top of it. What? It's the greatest noise ever. Damn it. Yoink. Have that back. Give me that. Ooh, my inventory is already a mess. You can have my tools back. That's my extra redstone, so you can have that. Blackstone blocks, we seem to be good at the moment, at least. Give me my food back. We are low on pistons. Big time low on pistons. Give me that. And that. Observers, currently good, but we're probably going to run out, so may as well just get another one. And then that can go back as well. Hold that. A little bit, I think that's good. Alright. Finish this line, observer there. And I'm missing that. Alright, sweet. Oh, if you fly away, they will despawn. True. Yeah, I can do that. They'll likely just spawn more in those holes, but yeah, I should be able to luck out with the few spots we got left, not having any in them. And it auto pulls blocks in your inventory, right? True. Yes, it does. It auto pulls them. You don't have to find the block in your hotbar, in your inventory, in this mess of an inventory. I don't have to bother organizing it. I mean, I still have most things organized, but like this section is not organized. That's a mess. This is okay. But yeah, it's so good. So good. Alright, if we do this, we have things to fix back there, but we'll do that in a moment. I'm out of redstone? Bro, I just got the materials, man. Why don't you make yourself known at the time? Why am I... There's no way this is the only... There's no way I only have 35 redstone. I brought 64 blocks. I brought an extra box of redstone things, just all the things I had in my base, because I knew I was going to run out of something. Didn't know it was going to be cobble walls, that's for sure. But we will be good on redstone. Okay. Why back up here? What? Damn it. Alright, why is there so many on this platform? Can you guys get a job, please? Anything, I don't care what it is. But it can't be harassing me trying to build this farm. Let's go! He fell in the void. Never to be seen again. Dude, if you just hit them straight into the void, they never come back. Just have to make sure they die, because if 4 Endermen come back at me at once, I will die. And all the stuff will likely end up in the void. You're gonna make it difficult, aren't you? Get rid of that guy. Yep, he did. He did. Can you guys... Oh, I forgot I wasn't supposed to be placing the blackstone. That is moderately annoying. We'll fix it on the way back. Screw it. We already have to crawl through there for the dripstone anyways. Should be right. You guys are making it way more difficult than it needs to be. I guess I could have built a mob cap. I didn't want to do all that. Oh, that was a mistake. And that was a big mistake. Alright, let's eat. Yeah, beautiful. He's dead. Alright, where's the other one? He's over there. Don't worry, I'll come to you. Bye, Felicia. One, two. He got stuck on the slime. Or the honey. Okay, the Enderman noise is just the worst thing ever created. In contrast to the iron blocks. And we got creepy sound. What is going on? Chill with all that. Much better. Alright. Don't know why there was none on this platform, but just 100 on the last dude. This guy gone. Guy's gone! What a legend. Alright. We got a few holes here and there that we need fixing. You're still there. You're all still there. You can go. Oh, you're gonna be stuck. You're not, though. Bye. It's so good they can't teleport out of the void. Whoever designed that, hats off. Appreciate that. But bye. Bye. I'm stuck in there. We got a party in there. We are low on health. Eat. By the way, I'm pretty sure my mob sounds are at 10. They're at 10%. They're that loud at 10%. It's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Okay. Let's just fly, I guess. Like it was suggesting. The last ones. They're still there. Okay, hold up. We fly further. I just didn't want to unload the entire area, because that messes with the time lapse. Oh, I should fly up, actually. Next time we fly up, it keeps it rendered, but at the entity distance, it's still far enough away, so they should despawn. Alright, that is all of those. Like this. Alright, we're missing the observers underneath, but that's okay. We can fix that on the way back. With the dripstone. I was gonna say, should we do the dripstone as we go? But that would require changing my inventory every time. That's kind of stupid. No, don't land there. You suck. If he works out how to come and attack me, he can. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you. Oh, there's two of you. That's dangerous for me. There's... Did one just teleport into the void? Alright, yeah, no worries, man. Look, I'll take it. Don't know what that block does, but it's on the schematic. We build it. Whoops. Can you go that way a lot? Thanks. The usual way we build it, but sure. But beautiful, another layer done. We're out of redstone again. Exactly why I brought this whole stack. Bam, bam. Oh, I do know what this is. This is where it splits from mud up into the system. I understand. One of the only, like, huge mega farms that I get. I know what I'm doing here. Now, would I have been able to design this? Not a chance in hell. But I actually understand the genius that made it. Where usually I just follow the tutorial. I'm like, yep. As long as it does what it's supposed to do, I'm good. Which is mostly most of the tree farms that I'm going to build. I think the tree farm's okay. The leaf farm, I'm like, what? Because there is like one tutorial on it. It goes crazy. I've tested it. It works. It's one of the greatest leaf farms I've ever seen. It gets like 60,000 an hour. I think actually it's 30,000 an hour. We need 60,000. So it'll take like 2 hours if we run it properly and get a storage system that can collect that many items that quickly. But it's like one tutorial. I don't know, like 3,000 views, maybe 10,000 views. And it's like a 2-minute video. Basically just shows that it works. It's like, yeah, here you go. I made this awesome thing. Alright, bye. It's the greatest video to find. And it took a while to scour the internet for it. Off to an early bed, gonna be up for 4 AM. Yikes, best of luck. I look forward to enjoying the replay of the stream later. Hey, appreciate it. Have an excellent sleep, King. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time, bud. 4 AM. Good luck with that, honestly. That's Godspeed to you. Oh. What up, Pulse Champ? Lily's going to Rainforest Cafe. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Okay. Apparently it was half on that honey block. Okay, we're already 3 layers up. Not bad pace. 45 minutes into stream. I was probably yapping for the first 10-15 of it. Easy street. Can you... Thank you. That might be a little far. 4 blocks. Let's test it. Damn it. One more. One more. That's such a troll from him. But you can't get in under here. I'm gonna annoy that guy at the same time. Huge big save. Alright, that block. Because I need to place the observers. I thought you might do that. Are you over there? Go, bud. Oh, also, since last stream, I totally forgot last stream we built the shulk farm, right? I broke it instantly. The second I turned off stream, we had it running a little bit on stream, right? I let it run for like maybe 5-10 minutes more. And then I went to the other dimension. I went to the nether, which I might have even done that part on stream. But regardless, if it was on stream or just after stream, as soon as I came back, the shulker in the farm itself was gone. It had despawned / had teleported out. We need more iron. It turns out, which I feel like I did know this at one point and then just completely forgot. You have to turn the farm off before going to the nether, otherwise the shulker despawns. So yeah, it's really easy to fix. Like you just, the farm has like a built-in refill station, which it's literally just one portal and a minecart with a couple of rails. So I refilled it pretty easily, like 5-10 minutes, and then ran it again. I did accidentally do it one other time since in the last like 2 days, and once you know what you're doing, it's literally 2 minutes to fix it. But we already have. I want to. Apparently, I missed this. Yep. I want to say we have like probably an extra 5. Okay, we're using another 200. Also, don't know if I said this. I was running the cobblestone generator in between streams. That's what the primary immediate use for the shulkers were. I ran that till we had well over 200k. I then smelted it all, which I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but we would have seen it in the overworld. It's just next to my cobble generator. I didn't want to build like a proper full-scale super smelter because I couldn't bother, to be honest. And then also, I'm probably not going to like need that much. That building something big and complicated like that would really save me that much time. So I just built like, I think it's 50 furnaces next to each other. Can you go away? Huge. I built like 50 furnaces next to each other. And then just ran hoppers into the back, into the top. And then just stacked them up. What is this song? Next. 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 Pretty good. Yeah, and then just ran that for... It was going for hours, actually. I think I left for basketball and it was still going. Like, it might have taken 5-6 hours or something like that to smelt all the stone. Like, there was that much of it. That Enderman is gonna come back and really annoyed at me. But yeah, we smelted up all the stone. So that's using an extra 200 shulkers alone. Is it 2? Probably shouldn't go into my Lightmatica schematic while there's an Enderman mad at me. Can you go elsewhere, please? Yeah, yes, sure. How do I need a sword that doesn't have fire aspect on it. That's the main thing that they just keep teleporting away from me. Can you guys just not move if you get stuck on a honey block? I know it's like hard to move, but I didn't think it was... Ooh, not mean to do that. I know you can't jump on them, but I thought you could still move. Why do you guys just stay there? Bye, Felicia. He died, right? Pretty sure dead. Bam, bam. How many shulkers is it? There's 120 shulkers per 200k items. So we're using 120 for the stone, because we have about 200k as well. Then the moss isn't converted into shulkers yet. Then we're using 200k for the dirt, 200k for the sand. Yeah, we're using about 700 shulkers already. And we have probably another 600 plus worth in shells in a chest. So the shulker farm works great. It's fantastic. Also, since the last stream, I had already run and tested the Wither Skull farm, and it works great. But that was in time for the previous stream as well. But since then, I ran it a lot more because we needed so much fuel to smelt 200k stone. Believe it or not, that takes a lot of fuel. So I ran it for like 3 or 4 hours. Turns out when you do it that much, you start to run out of storage if it's not sorted. Where am I? Did I just miss a bunch? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna be so annoyed if I'm missing a bunch of materials, because I could have sworn I got them all. I really didn't want to go back and forth from the overworld, but we're good. We got the target block. Huge. Rain. Yeah, we needed so much coal, so I ran the Wither farm for like 4 hours. It starts getting real messy real quick, because nothing is sorted. There's so much, like, you know, rotten flesh that you don't really want at all. There's so many bones, which I do want, but there's so many of them that it consumes the whole storage system. So I built a little extra system, a little actual sorter thing, including it now immediately just kicks out the rotten flesh, throws it in the bin, because we don't want that. Music is there we go. It kicks out the rotten flesh. It runs all the bones. I was gonna craft it into bone blocks to, like, you know, maximize on space, but that just seemed like a headache, because you gotta make sure it crafts into the right thing, you gotta make sure it doesn't craft into white dye. Couldn't bother with all that. So I just sent it into like 15 double chests. That, and then this. Alright. And then I did autocraft the gold nuggets into gold ingots. I did autocraft the coal into coal blocks. And everything else, like the blazer, I'll just go into a double chest of many double chests, actually. And then I ran it for like 4 hours. I got 9 stacks of wither skulls. I don't know if it was exactly 4 hours, to be clear, but it was about that. And I was running it for like the first hour, maybe, while I was sat here watching something. And then it was like dinner time, and I was like, wait, my mouse is Bluetooth. So after dinner, I was just sat on the couch watching TV, just intermittently clicking. And I had and I was making sure it didn't move. I was just aimed at the farm, just clicking for like an extra 2-3 hours-ish. So obviously that's not a very efficient running of the farm because I'm not looking at the screen. I don't know when there's actually mobs there. And, you know, I might be missing them or whatever. And I also forget to click often for like, you know, 5 minutes or something. So, give or take 3 to 4 hours of running, we got 9 stacks, which is still insanely good. And more than I'll ever use. And the coal, we got... I don't remember the exact number. We got at least 36 stacks, I'm pretty sure. 36 stacks of coal blocks. So, times 9 for coal itself. Because that's how much we needed to smelt the 200,000 stone. What are these? Sticky pistons? So, it works a dream, is what I'm trying to get at. It's fantastic. We have more wither skulls than we'll ever use in our entire lives. So we can make all the beacons that we want, which is going to help a lot for... Why? But why have you done this? What? I might have overshot that a little bit. Made it, let's go. Did I break that or miss? Or did I just not place it? That. Eat! Or we get hit by an enderman and die. Lose all our stuff in the void. Yeah, all the beacons will be insanely helpful for building all the biomes for speed and... I think speed's the main thing, but like regen and double jump. A double jump for mountains is going to be really helpful. Oh, I did the thing again. We should have extra blackstone, so this shouldn't be a big deal if we lose a couple in the void. I would much rather place the observers now than having to have them in my inventory later while we're crawling around placing dripstone. Okay, I didn't mean to look at you first. I meant to hit you into the void. Like this guy. Oh, he doesn't jump because he's on honey blocks. Sweet, I love that for us. Come on! They get really confused when they land on a different platform here. Bro, he almost spleefed me. That was crazy. I guess not spleefed, right? Spleef is taking the thing out from under him. Okay, I did not mean to break that. You guys are a problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did I annoy somebody else, or was the horrible sound just still going? Nice. That's what I meant to do with the other ones. Cool. And then what else did I miss? The Wither Farm runs a dream. We have all the blaze rods we'll ever need. We have all the wither skulls we'll ever need. We have used all the coal, but we got so much coal. And we can get that again really easily. Auto-crafting with that storage system is fantastic. Ran the cobble generator, got all the dirt. I think that's the main things I did between streams. I also just like planned what we're gonna do for our... Okay. The Enderman noise is so horrendous. I hate it. How do I get just one of you to fall? Yeah. Huge. Yeah, okay. Didn't think that was gonna work both times, but worth a try. If I jump down, will you stay there so that I can hit you off? Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Yeah, all the tree farms. I don't know if I'll be able to build them all in one stream. It'll be a long stream if I do. Mostly because they're not necessarily, like, big builds, I guess. They're just complicated, so if something breaks, it's gonna take me a while to fix it. Dismiss that. Particularly the leaf farm. That's the main thing I'm worried about. And there is a TNT duper on I think actually both the tree farms have the type of TNT duper that uses like coral fans, and it's like timed beautifully to drop like 6 TNTs to blow everything up just like with maximum efficiency. If I mess any of that up, it's all going to explode and be a giant headache. So it could be really quick to build, or if I mess that up, we could be rebuilding the same thing multiple times. But it would be sick if we could get all of those done ASAP, because we're going to need so much. And also, I realized editing the streams the other day, editing the VODs for the VODs channel, I said that I could potentially be building the ocean biome next stream, like 2 or 3 streams ago, which, one, grossly underestimated how much time the dirt would take. But 2, I figured we could currently, like right now, we can build the ocean biome, but it would just be inefficient overall if we started it. So I figured we should do all the farms first. If we're trying to make sure we can actually build this thing in under a year, the goal is to try and build it all by the end of July. It's July 1st for me now. Realistically, do I think we can still do it? No, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think realistically we can still be super close, which would be sick, because just purely based on the amount of blocks there are, going off the dome, the Castle in the Sky dome, was about 10 to 12, might have even been a little bit more than that, hours to build it. And that's 100,000 blocks in a circle, all the same material, of me sprint jumping on stream and placing blocks with easy place mode. And it still took that long. We have 1.13 million blocks already in the schematic, and it is only like 70% roughly designed. Nailed it. So going off that math, that's a lot of hours. What was it? 10 to 12? Let's say it's 12 hours, right? Which is grossly underestimated because it's a dome with all the material, all the same material, versus a variety of blocks in a nonsensical pattern all over the joint. But let's just humor us. 100,000, 12 hours. 1.1 mil is 120 hours. And that's with 70% complete. Some don't have trees yet, and without customizing the finishing touches. If I do that all on stream, absolutely zero chance. I don't think I'm going to build it all on stream. 1, because I think most of it will be kind of boring. 2, it'll be so many hours, I think I'd lose my voice. But I do lose my voice pretty easily on stream. And I would just run out of things to yap about, to be honest. If we're like 12 hours deep into building a giant pit that will be our ocean, I'm just going to run out of things to yap about. So, I think I'm gonna build. This is a very loose plan because I haven't really fully thought this through yet. But I think currently my idea is to build. I'm trying to work out where we're going next so I can yap and build at the same time. Let's go build that over there. I think the idea is to build the ocean biome on stream. At least partially. Depends how long. Maybe we do like one stream and see how far we can get. Can you guys please just leave? Yep, that guy's gone. Beautiful. Thank you for your cooperation. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think we try to build as much of the ocean biome as we can on stream. It's basically, once we build a pit, it's gonna look the same, just considerably deeper once it's finished, you know? Grab these two, or there's no one in here. So, yeah, if we just build as much as we can, and then I finish it off stream. Double kill. Dude, let's go! I'm getting way better at this. I finished the rest off stream, and then it's gonna have a mushroom island on it. We could just build that part, which would be smaller and more fun on stream. And then going forward, there's so many different biomes, so I feel like we'll go like case by case. But for instance, the forest biomes is going to be a giant platform of dirt and grass, right? I feel like I'll build that part off stream, just like the dirt platform it's all going to be sat on. And then maybe we do like the forest itself, like the trees and the customizing the garden with like flowers and grass and whatever on stream. So I'm doing like the bulk off stream, DGen hours, 12-hour gaming sesh, YouTube videos on the side, my eyeballs falling out of their sockets type shit. And then I get a good night's sleep to do the fun part on stream. I think that combo could be the most efficient and also most enjoyable watch for yourself and myself, because like placing 200,000 dirt in a row sounds boring for me, let alone for trying to make that a fun, enjoyable stream type shit. Yeah, we're not missing anything. Beautiful. We are out of slime and honey blocks. Yoink, 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 yoink. Almost pistons as well, but that's okay. Didn't mean to look at you both. I'll be so for real. Yep, that's one. Oh, oh. And that could have been beautiful. That could have been just the greatest combo ever. Felicia. Stop switching out my food on my hopper. It doesn't switch out tools with easy place mode, but it switches out food. How do you get? Didn't I watch you fall into the void? How did you get back? Come over here. Come here. Come here, dummy. Okay, he died. I don't think I annoyed anybody else. I think it's just doing the thing where it starts playing the horrible sound again. Yeah, so I think we're still somewhat on target. It feels bad in my head because we haven't actually built anything yet. And I don't know, I think we've been going for like 2.5 weeks. But like I said earlier, we've got like 600,000 to 700,000. I think we're at about 700,000 blocks of the materials we need out of 1.0 far, 1.1, which is the vast majority, you know. Which I think is the harder part. I feel like the farms and the planning everything is the more time-consuming part. Where just placing items down for 10 hours straight with easy plays mode is, you know, a little more efficient, surely. Yeah, okay. So yeah, surely with that logic, with that plan, we could still get, you know, 120 hours, probably like 150 to maybe even 200 hours, because it'll get bigger. And it's not a dome with the same material. We could maybe get it done by the end of July. Because if we get it done by the end of July, the reason why that's like the hope, by the way, gives me a month to edit the video. And then Borderlands 4 comes out in September. So we could hopefully finish the video by Borderlands 4. That would be ideal. We're missing a note block here, which is like a really annoying spot to fix. We're missing a few, so I guess we just go back down. Where are my ender chests? There. Note blocks. 38. We need 38 note blocks? Oh no. What? Fuck that there. This is gonna be the really easy spot to like miss a block or a redstone, and it messes up the whole thing, so I'm hard focusing. Bro, so many cobble walls. Did not mean to place that one. Okay, yes. That goes up still quite a lot, so I think we just leave what we've done so far. Yeah. When we come back, this needs all its redstone. That needs a wall. That side we're missing a bunch. I feel like we go do that so we don't miss anything. I'm out of redstone again. Dude, I'm so glad I brought this stack of redstone blocks, huh? Oh, maybe because I collected the materials and we had like no redstone, hey? I did farm a bunch from the villages. Ugh. In the making of all of this dirt. For some reason, I just forgot we had a gold farm for a really long time. These are just regular pistons I'm looking for. Yoink, yoink. Honestly, give me 3 for that. Yeah, I forgot we had a gold farm that is an XP farm. I don't know why. Because I use it pretty frequently. Not as an XP farm, but I just go to the gold farm like a lot. And somehow I just forgot about that whole mechanic that I intentionally built, that it can be an XP farm. So for the first like 3 days of the dirt converting process, the slog that it was, I just completely forgot, and then every time one of my shovels was about to break, you know, the times that I caught it before it did break, very, very rare in comparison. I was just trading with villagers for the XP to fix it via mending, which is incredibly inefficient and slow as hell. It was taking me like a full Minecraft day, sometimes more, honestly, to fix all my shovels, which is so stupid because I have an XP farm. Granted, it did have the added bonus of I needed a bunch of redstone because we had basically none left. I keep losing my ender chests. My inventory is such a mess, and it keeps switching things because of easy place mode, that I just keep losing my ender chests and my food. Honestly, keep that on. Keep it on me. That's fine. Uh-oh. 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 That broke that. That broke that. That broke that a lot. That means that side's gonna break. Okay, I mean, they're all still there. They're all rescuable. That's super annoying. Okay, what do we do first? Stop this from happening. We do these first. And then we place this next. Banger. Huge. Okay, we didn't lose that side. We learned from our mistakes. Now we just have to rescue a bunch of pistons that went stray. Give me this here. Netherrack. Hold that. This is my silk touch. Yep. Not trying to lose these in the void at all. Beautiful. Bang, bang. That wasn't so bad. That's fine. How do I get down to that one? Oh, that is placed already. I'm stupid. In saying that, it is not supposed to be there. Okay. Problem solved, I believe. I believe. Yeah. We're good. Alright. Dude, this thing looks like a mess. By the way, if you're watching this and you're like, what the hell is any of this doing? It is just a complicated looking line of pistons to push a bunch of mud. That's pretty much it. The mud gets pushed on along all of these platforms. All of the iron blocks will have dripstone underneath them. And as the mud runs over each of the dripstone, well, the iron with dripstone underneath it, it'll dry out and become clay. And then all of the pistons just push it along these platforms. It'll push it along to here. This side looks more complicated because it takes it from big slabs like this into a singular line. And then the pistons along the outside, these guys will take it into a single line of clay blocks and run it all the way down into this system where TNT blows it up like it's currently doing for the mud. That's all this complicated mess does. But yeah, it does look really needlessly confusing. I guess it's not needless because this is the most efficient way of doing it. But yeah, it just looks confusing. There's Minecraft redstone in that, you know? Okay, so... Wait, what happened? Why is this one so much higher up? Why is this one so much higher up? The hell? Oh, I pissed somebody off, my bad. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Why is this? I don't remember why. Let's stare at the ground and use free cam. Couldn't tell you. Don't remember. Don't know why there's such a gap here. But hey, if it's part of the design... It was for a reason. I just forget why. Alright. Give me that, go back to single layer. Which is this. This. You. 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 And don't even think about coming back. Honestly, if you could stop making the horrible noise, it would be appreciated. Damn it. I know I can turn it off, but like, if an Enderman attacks me, like earlier, I didn't realize I looked at one. Enderman attacks me and I don't notice, and then we die in the void. It's Jova. It is Jova. I do not have the materials to replace all of them to build this farm again. Nice. You really? You just watch me knock 4 off and you're like, yeah, that seems like a fun time. Thought that guy was gonna do it. Oh, that noise is actually the worst. Alright. Dude, that platform, that sucks. Look at them all, man. Get a job. Go do something. Bang. Ooh. You did the thing you're not supposed to do. Didn't mean to do that. Took a lot of full damage, that was bad. It's alright, because he's stupid. Appreciate that. No hunger bars. Okay, don't worry about it. What? Whoever placed these pistons there, honestly, fantastic. So easy to jump up. Alright, can we make this? Hell yeah. We're out of pistons again. Are they're sticky pistons. I was gonna get him out from up there, but I don't want to lose him. We gotta be careful with that. More observers, please. Dude, this farm is ridiculously big. We've done so much already. Dude, there's gonna be so much dripstone. Ugh. There's gonna be so much dripstone. Maybe I do the dripstone off stream. I feel like the dripstone's gonna take me an hour by itself, and it's just gonna be crawling around placing dripstone. We could do that potentially off stream, and then I show you guys it in its marvelous working, functioning state tomorrow on the next stream. That could be the go. What? What? Oh, we made it just. Let's go. Okay, there is so many of you. That should be enough. Let's go! Alright. So, do we miss anything? Go up. Nope. Alright, beautiful. So, these along here. Did not mean to place that one. We're out of blackstone. Sweet. This I don't mind getting out in a very dodgy looking spot. Because we have a lot of it. Next. That'll do. Stuck chicken, thank you for the follow. Apologies, I missed it. For some reason my alerts don't have sound anymore. I broke my sound system on my... Well, I didn't break it. I had to do this big elaborate thing to let me split audio. That I can use my speakers and then do a bunch of different stuff with stream and mics and headphones and all this jazz. And somewhere in that mess, my alerts got lost and now they don't play sound. I don't know why. Very annoying. But thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're excellent. Ugh. What? Nailed it. All part of the plan, baby. All part of the plan. May as well place the redstone. Sweet. Don't look at any Endermen. Okay, that corner should be it. No. It didn't break. It just switched places. Okay, that is its function. It just pushes a piston along, which takes a block with it, and then puts it back in line, and then does it again. Okay, we're good. That scared me, though. I'm really worried I'm gonna break something, and there's just gonna be flying pistons. Okay, that's good. Good there. That like that. Bam, bam. White stained glass? Oh, I don't know if I have that. Enhance. I got regular glass. See? Low key. I mean, that is all white stained glass. Yes. There's one. If we only need one, we're in. If it wants more than that, alas, it's over. Okay, huge, huge. Enderman, stop staring at me. You're stressing me out. Okay. This all makes sense. At least this platform will be really easy to put dripstone on. We actually might even have to jump, to be honest. Oh, with the easy place, it should be okay. Ooh. Oh, we can definitely reach, that's fine. Okay, please don't send a line of pistons. It's probably going to send a line of pistons. Okay, that part's fine. It just broke that one. Which again, broke it, but it's fine. Oh, there's so much. Okay, okay, okay. It's just that one's out, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna do the... Wait, no, we're not gonna do the same thing on the side. It's different, hey. What? Okay. Look, that'll do for now. Give me this. Yeah, don't fall off into the void. That would suck. Bam. Okay. That hopefully works and is okay. Now, getting back up there. Bang. Oh, that's why it's not working. I was like, what is going on? I'm out of iron. Okay, first of all, get the ender pearls out of my inventory. You can also hold the stone. Don't need that on us. Then we can hold more of that. Got it there, and we grab this. And we continue. Yeah. Very chill stream. Thank you. That is the general vibe when building something this insanely big. I never really know when I start stream either how long it's gonna take. And I stopped trying to guess. Because I remember, I think it was the dome was like the first thing where I was like, this could take 2 hours and it wouldn't surprise me. It could also take 10 hours and it wouldn't surprise me. And it ended up taking like 12 to 16 hours. So since then, I'm just like, with scales like this, no idea. Absolutely no idea. And especially farms, because, I mean, I know what's going on, except for this section. I mean, I know what's happening. It confuses me, though. Everything else over that side, relatively fine. I know what's going on. But as soon as something like this complicated mess breaks, it's Jova. It can take so much longer, because I just don't know what's going on to, like, simply fix it. That was a terrible jump. No, bunk. I just annoyed another one. Well, I'll be up here if you want to chat. Otherwise, you can chill. Pull up a seat. What? Oh, don't then get on that platform. Come over here. Come in. Thanks, bud. Alright, how many layers do we have left? It's like 3 more on top of this, right? So we're like just past halfway on the layers at least. I think we're technically a decent amount past halfway for the farm in general, because I think the main difficult piston part is down the bottom. Like all of this here. And the thing at the back, whatever that monstrosity is we're building. Okay, we didn't miss anything, we're good. Bam, 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 bam. Ah! We're good. Nothing got knocked out of place. Let's place this first. And then we come back. No idea where that diorite wall is going to come in. We just have one lurking somewhere in the schematic. And I don't have it. But it's just going to come up in the most annoying spot. I'm hoping it's towards the end, so it's like, it's pretty much finished. I just gotta place the dripstone and a diorite wall. That would be huge. Whoever there, eh. Good. Alright, I need to stand. I also need water. Low key. Standing desk is the greatest thing I've ever purchased in my life. Go that way. Alright, beautiful. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I need water. I'll be back. Get water if you have any on you. Alright. Alright. Build. My hair is way too long. Getting too long to wear headsets. Wait. Alright. We continue. How much do we have left? Let's get a scale going. Okay, we got 3 levels. We're like 2/3. 2/3 done-ish. Ish. Definitely an ish there. But, not bad. Did not mean to do that. Got 10 rockets. I'm kind of running low. Oh, I missed a platform. I just kept going on this side. Oh. Okay, this is a relatively safe spot to grab some out. Kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Without annoying any of these Endermen underneath us. Beautiful. What? Building without an elytra would also make this so much harder. Bro, why is there so many on that platform? It's so weird how many spawn on like one spot and then there'll be just none in like all sections. Like spread out. Relax. What I was gonna say, elytras make this so much easier as well. I've done worlds before where I like didn't go to the end for ages intentionally so that I used... Why would that be a diorite wall? Like, I'm just gonna use a cobble wall. Surely it works. Why would it be different? Why would it be different logically? Bye, bud. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. We should be fine, surely. Okay, we build this logically, so it doesn't go flying away again. So, think about it. We trapdoors first, because that would activate these if they were placed already. We activate... and we place the repeaters, because that would activate the next line. I do have powered rails. I don't have them right now. Beautiful. We didn't lose any of our pistons. No runaway pistons. Rails somewhere. Please tell me I have them. Bang, bang, bang. There's my ender chests. Always hiding from me. Yes, I did make a bunch more. Also, don't know if I said this on stream. I did the rails over there for the super smelter thing. I will smelt the clay into terracotta. Such a headache. Putting rails in lines next to each other, they just refuse to cooperate ever. The worst. But we got there in the end. Oh, it activated that one, which activated the rest. Alright, but that's fine. We just have to put that one back there. Activating it like that is okay. I think we just have to make sure we avoid activating it before it's fully built. Oof, that looks grim. Okay. Do we... We don't build. I think... Crying obsidian. Do I have crying obsidian? Please tell me I have crying obsidian. I'm worried this is going to activate it as well. We'll see. What are you all doing? Go away. A lot of you. Can you just, without me hitting you, fall off? Thanks, appreciate that. Okay. That didn't activate it. That was kind of sick. Ooh. I feel like we build this module thing before we leave. I want to try and build it all in one section so it's not half built and it gets activated. But we need crying obsidian, which we have. Yeah. Oh, hi, sir. Hello. Would you like to say hello? Ah. Bam. Ooh. Double, bro. It's not lunchtime yet. You know that, right? This is Haku. He's like, how old are you, bro? 3? 4? You're 4, aren't you? I'm close to it. 4 this year, at least. And yeah, he's named after the dragon in Spirited Away. And he's very cute, and he would like attention all the time because Lily is gone and I'm home, so I must be harassed. Probably the longest stretch I've gone without him for him to come sit with. Probably because I was talking to myself and he's like a crazy person. What's up? You'd like lunch? Lunchtime in like an hour, maybe a bit more. Hour and a half, maybe. Hang out? Honk. Don't scratch that chair. Don't sit on it, rather, actually. Sit down there, that's fine. Do. Bro, having long hair like this. Oh, he's lying down on my foot. He's just flopped down, sat on my foot. Having long hair like this with headsets is the worst. I don't think I have crying obsidian. I think I might be missing a shulker box somewhere. I reckon I have a shulker box of materials and it's just been left behind. Oh, I take it back. I take it back. We have it. Is there a parkour route to get up there? Do. Bruh. Okay. I don't know where to build this to. I think we leave it there. And then we go like this. Yeah. And then... I didn't send anything. Beautiful. That's gonna activate that, though. I mean, we're built, right? So, theoretically... I don't even have the redstone. Is that a sign to not place it? Oh, that's fine. Let's go. Okay, we built the module. Nothing exploded. That's huge. Nothing blew up. Nothing broke. Why are you mad for? Oh, I annoyed two now. Well, that's just unfortunate, really, isn't it? Hello, Haku. I'm fighting an Enderman right now. If you could not stab me in the leg, that'd be great. Okay, that's one dead. Where'd the other guy go? He's down there. What? It's not lunchtime, bro. Go harass Months. He'll play with you. No, he won't. He will. I promise. Just go jump on him. Yeah. Don't stab my leg, though. We're over the void right now. I know you don't understand the video games. But we're over the void. We're talking hours lost if I lose all of these things. Okay, this is a minefield to not look at an Enderman. There's still one mad at me down there, to be clear. But I just can't be bothered dealing with him until he comes and says hello. So, we continue. Ow. Bro, you're like jump scaring me with the pin needles in my ankle. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, that should work. Alright, now we build the other module. And we don't send pistons flying into the void. Because we build it the same way. We've done it once successfully. Surely we can do it again. We go trapdoors first. And repeaters. Like so. This. So one of them activated it. Here somewhere. But I forget why. It's alright, we only lost one piston when we did it last time. Easy to replace. Those like that. And then we get note blocks. Ooh. No blocks on the top. And a bunch of sticky pistons. Alright. So, Fluff, you missed a piece of redstone on crying obsidian? I go. I did too. You're a legend. Bro, that's the biggest save ever. That would have been so hard to see. Eh. Hopefully I would have caught it on that slime honey block section. But that's a huge save. Much appreciate. Because if it didn't work, and that was the thing that was missing, imagine trying to find that. That would have been the biggest headache ever. Okay, we didn't activate it this time, so we did something, right? Problem is, it's almost definitely being activated from this redstone line. Thought I missed one, but apparently not. Okay. Okay, that activated like that. Do. Okay, this logically shouldn't activate anything. Okay, I think we're good. We can place this over here. Huge! I think that's the hardest part of the farm, honestly. The rest should just be the layers. Layers on layers. I'm really... This guy, can you leave me be? I'm just trying to look if I've missed anything, and I'm scared to look over there, because I feel like you're going to attack me. Oh, banger. Okay, so... Without looking at you idiots again... Oh! I thought him walking into my line of vision doesn't count, right? Is that why he didn't get mad that time? Oh. Best viewers? Possible ban evader? Yeah, no, he's definitely a ban. That's pretty accurate there, Twitch. Why can't I ban you? Did we change how this works? Why did we change how this works? Oh, there it is. Ban. I was just saying that I could only block him. No. Ban the bot. Just spamming stuff. Hello, Haku. Just trapping there for a moment, I guess. It's really worrying that I'm gonna look at something when I'm easy placing blocks. But I think it prioritizes me placing the block before I look at an Enderman. Which is quite convenient. Because I feel like I would have looked at an extra 50% Enderman. Just trap them in one by ones. I'm losing my voice. Only been 2 hours. No shot. What? Right, iron. We're getting close. We got like 2 levels left. Of course it's still there. Couldn't they have just spawned in the lower levels and then just stayed there? Like, why do they gotta keep spawning in the higher levels as I build them? And naturally, yep, you're gonna stay there for the rest of your life. Cat is just meowing at my feet. Alright, we missing anything over here? Should be good. Parkour. Lilith! I have no audio, but I wanted to say hi. Have we see Kitten? Yeah, I have him right here, actually. We almost did a backflip. What was that? He did the meerkat stance, and then almost flipped over backwards. Look. Look. You're cute. You're cute. I'm waiting for confirmation to see if Lilith is actually here to see the kitty. Hi. Oh, you're falling. McHugh the streamer now. Hey, boy. Boy. My face is covered in hair now. In my eye. You make the biscuits. You make the biscuits. He's just purring. Just hanging out. Alright, back to the screen. He's so freaking cute. Agreed. He's the cutest. Bro, there's so much hair in my face. And my eyes are red, but it's fine. Good boy. Alright. We continue build. Oh. Assuming you still have no audio and you're probably gonna leave with. Goodbye. Enjoy your shopping. Alright, yeah. Damn, your stream is so delayed, Lilith. Wait, mobile, I guess? Is mobile still like a 30-second delay? I thought they fixed that. I thought it was only like 5-10 now. We just have terrible internet, I guess. Do 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 do. Not that one. Okay, we're supposed to catch that, but I guess not. I guess, even if I did the dripstone off stream... Wait, no, I can't place it. I was gonna say, we could still run the farm just to show it in action without me having placed the dripstone yet, if I want to do that off stream. Sticky distance. Because it'll just run mud through the system, and then we'll just collect mud at the end. It just won't dry because there's no dripstone. Just to show it in action. But... if it has a bunch of clay in the system, I can't place the dripstone anymore. So we're not going to do that. That's right. I'll show it tomorrow anyways for the next stream once I've finished building it. That way also, if there's anything wrong with it, I can troubleshoot. Fix it, and then show you guys the working farm. Ah, Felicia. Ugh, the horrible noise is back. I had such peace and quiet for so long. Honestly, you can say that. Brain. Yeah, what, tomorrow? I'm pretty certain I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'll post in Discord like I usually do to let you know, but the plan is currently to stream tomorrow. And we're going to, what's it called? We're going to run through the entire One Block, which could be a really, really long stream. I don't actually know how many hours. It might even have to be in 2 parts type situation. But we're going to run through the entire One Block because it's now in 1. Did I know any of them? No, we're good. It's now in 1.21.5. So all the pale oak biome blocks, which we actually need primarily, like the first priority is getting them. And there's like new leaves, there's new mobs, there's new moss. That was the other thing. We need to get those ASAP so we can start farming them before we actually need them in mass numbers. There's another block over there we're missing. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna do that tomorrow, if not the next day. Why is it? We're out of rockets. We fly up. Hello, Haku. Please don't stab me in the leg. Wow. Wow. Oh, no, I said don't stab me in the leg. Down. That hurts, bro. You got claws. Razor sharp claws. Hey, don't then stab me in the foot. What the hell's that? No. No. Not only does that hurt, you're gonna put holes in my socks. In the toes. That's the worst place to have them. What was I talking about before I got distracted? By getting stabbed in the foot? This side over here. Yeah, the new blocks. We need so many of them, particularly pale moss. We need like 100k. We need a lot of pale oak blocks. Like the logs. A lot of them. A lot of them. Imagine, because we're building a whole biome around it. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So that way when we're building like the ocean biome for like 10 to 20 hours, maybe more. All of those farms are running in the background, so they're ready to go when we actually get to those biomes, rather than having to stop, wait for farms to catch up, yada yada. Oh. We annoyed not only one, but two. We're over here, and fall. Forever. And... They're gonna be back in a second. But alas... Alright. Beautiful. That works. Yeah, I'm likely going to do that tomorrow. And the next day if it takes 2 streams. I don't know. Hopefully not though. I think with the zero-tick piston system, collecting it all, like we don't actually have to manually mine the whole one block through every phase. We only have to stop chests from breaking the system, obsidian from breaking the system. Nice. Chest, obsidian, and glass, which glass is pretty rare. And sea lanterns, actually. Everything else gets pushed by the pistons and into a TNT chamber. So it runs pretty quickly. So hopefully, we can do it in one stream. I don't have all day tomorrow because I do have basketball, but should be a thick stream regardless. And then I can show this farm in action. I'm going to start running it overnight, either with my character or Lily's account, while I do something else. I don't know, maybe I'll collect the materials for the tree farm. Get that going, trying to be as efficient as possible so we can get this thing built. I'm not letting it take a year. Hi, bud. Bye. And then, yeah, we should be good. The terracotta will probably take a few days. Oh, what was the thing? Something's going to take a really long time. The azalea leaves, that's right. That's why. So next stream we're doing the one block. So we can get the new blocks, primarily the... Apparently when I talk too fast and too often on stream, my chest starts getting like... kind of like hiccups. I don't know, it's weird. It only happens on stream. Can you guys like go away? Anyway, yeah, next stream, one block for the pale oak saplings and the other stuff, but like that one primarily. So then we can build the tree farms the following streams, so we can run all those because we need probably a couple days of farming worth of pale oak logs, which also have to be stripped, which in itself takes a really long time. Those are being really annoying right now. Thanks. Really want you to go there, but that is more like what I was hoping for. You walk to this edge, you, and then just to the edge, and then just to the edge, and then just. He'll be back. Give him a moment. He's on fire, so he's jumping around everywhere. That's why I said I don't want a flame sword. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah. Then, once we have the tree farms, the azalea leaf farm is the slowest one. It is AFK-able, thankfully. But we need... I can't remember the exact number. I want to say it's like 20,000. Pretty sure it's 60,000 oak leaves, and I think it's 20,000 azalea leaves. They're like the main 2 leaves we have at the moment. The azalea leaves, I'm pretty sure is like 20 hours minimum of running the farm. So we need to build that ASAP. You come over here. Come. Oh, I lost a honey block. I needed that. Stupid Enderman. Okay, you two are being pests. Go away. Thank you. That was actually so easy. Yeah, we're not missing anything on this row. On just the slime block, and then we can jump. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's a big one. And we need azalea leaves in the regular forest as well as the dark forest, which is the next two biomes after the ocean biome. So we're building the farm first. So again, it can be running or building the first one, then we're ready to go with the second one, yada, yada, yada. Efficiency, baby, efficiency. Yay, it's one of these ones again, huh? You're all being pests. You're gonna be just... I was gonna say you're gonna be just as cooperative, but this guy wasn't even cooperative. Thank you. Alright. Thank you very much. Oh, I think the other guy landed on that redstone line. That's why I got back up. We're out of blackstone again, McHugh. I think I'm gonna hear the end of a noise in my sleep tonight. I'm not gonna enjoy it. Hopefully it's paired with the sound of the iron blocks being placed. So it's like a nightmare, but also there's a really satisfying sound in there at the same time. Okay, I think we're almost done. I think the next one is our last layer. I think we're actually almost done. Which is kind of sick. 2 hours stream? Ooh, the hanger. You know I said I wasn't going to guesstimate how long things take to build anymore? I was still doing it in my head. I was like, 2-3 hours. 2 hours? We're almost done? Let's go! Get out of here. Bag of trash. Right of slime and honey at the same time? How does it happen? Hey. Hey, first of all, you're not allowed to sit on this seat. And you know that. Second of all, I told you to stop stabbing me in the leg, because it hurts. And yet, here you are stabbing me in the leg. Yoink, yoink. Ooh, okay, that's how you know we're close. We have 1 stack of honey blocks and 1 stack and a bit of slime. Which feels concerning. I feel like... Are we missing honey blocks? We are good, right? Dude, there's so much dripstone. 5,000 dripstone. Yeah, we're definitely doing that on stream. Throwing a YouTube video on after lunch. I'm gonna spend 2 hours placing dripstone underneath all of these iron blocks. Rolling around. And I was just thinking, and we can't miss one, but actually we can. It'll just be slightly inefficient. If we miss one here and there, not the worst. It'll just mean that one block won't dry a clay block, but the clay runs across all of the blocks. So it's fine. It's also not every single block gets converted to clay by the time it gets through the whole farm. Anyways, it's like 90... It's like 90-something%. Oh, did that just activate all of that? I think it did, but I think we're still good. I was worried it messed up that piston line right there. But we're okay. Yeah, it doesn't get every single block. Not by design, but like the guy that designed the farm. Which 90% certain is Il Mango. Double check for you. Yeah, it is. It's Il Mango. The goat himself. It's like, yeah, the percentage chance of it converting basically works out. If you build the entire thing, you can make this smaller, but if you build the entire thing, you'll get like 95 to 98% of all the blocks will convert. because it is naturally really slow for mud to dry out to clay via dripstone, because it runs through all of the layers all the way through. It takes so long that pretty much all of it is done. And it's like the most efficient, you know, you can build it bigger and then you'll get 100%, but you'll build so much more farm than it is worth getting that extra 5% when you can just run through those extra 2 to 5% of blocks through again. And I definitely don't want to go bigger than this. This was already huge. So I was good with that, personally. Hmm. I also had to shave. This is why this is dead flat. By the way, I had to shave this down so it actually fit. Ooh. That is going to activate that. We're good. Don't worry about it. May as well build this up while we're here. What? Bong. What are you? You're a regular piston? What's in here? A lot of repeaters. That's a lot of repeaters. If we place it here and it falls off the side, it will get caught. There's space in inventory. Then you go under that, which you activated anyway. I was trying to be sneaky and not let it activate. I was going to say that surely there's a redstone along here, which we're again out of. Bro, I've almost used a whole stack of redstone blocks just for redstone. It's crazy. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. This whole this section here of redstone is done. Let's go. And then we just have one level left. We have one level and there's some stuff that goes on the top. And it's done, baby. Let's go. Dude, I planned this farm so long ago. It took me like 3 weeks to design all the biomes. They're not fully designed or anything, but I think it was like, maybe it was longer than 3 weeks. In the Minecraft time played, it was like 300 hours worth of gaming to design it. And at some point I was just like, okay, this is a good rough design to start with, and we'll like do the rest on the fly. Maybe I'll design a bit here and there. Like there's a couple that don't have their trees yet. Actually, yeah, there's the jungle biome and the cherry biome don't have their trees in yet. But I can design that, you know, for a few days once I've built, you know, a couple of them. Okay, didn't mean to do that. You guys come to the side here. Okay, back to the edge. Back to the edge. Whoever is making this difficult. Who of you are making this difficult? Okay, huge. The honey block being on the edge is also the worst. Okay, they both fell. Beautiful! You're still in here, being a menace. Not anymore, you're not. What? Yeah, what was I saying? Something about taking a really long time to design the whole thing. We still have 1.3 iron blocks. I think I brought extra, but like, oh! Just flat up. Bonk. That's right. This farm was part of the design thing. So I had to, when I was designing all the biomes, for some reason I started with the mesa biome, the Badlands biome. I don't know, I was just the most inspired to start doing that one. We're not going to build it until like, I think it's number 7 We're going clockwise, starting with the ocean, and I think it's like 7th along the line. Nailed it, first try. No, I shouldn't have hit him twice. To the side. Huge. This is the worst noise ever. Yeah, I started with the mesa biome. No, I was just like... I just kind of knew what I wanted in my head for that one first. And I was like, okay, wait, before I do anything, how plausible, how possible is it to actually build a whole biome that is terracotta based in one block? I was like, there's actually zero chance I get that from the one block. Trading with villages, I've already traded with villages 200, 300,000 times. And it's just the worst, just straight up. And I was like, okay, well, maybe if I make a raid farm, an emerald farm, that way, like, half the time of trading up the emeralds is gone, because you just AFK a raid farm, and it gives you just an insane amount of emeralds. So you never have to trade for those, and you just trade the items you want. And then if we just have 100-something masons somewhere, wait, did we? Oh, that's fine. McHugh, go harass Munster, bro. He's out there. You can play with him. It's not food time yet. It's not, even if I wasn't streaming, it's not food time yet. No, he's stabbing me in the leg. Yeah. Let's find Munster. I showed him where Munster was. I don't think it's gonna work. He practically followed me all the way back here. Alright, we need that over there, but we should be able to build the sticky pistons. Bonk. Yeah, and then I was like, with the villages, I could just have like 100 mason villages and just trade with all of them. Surely that works. No. The amount of time that would... Uh-oh. That did something. Hopefully it didn't break anything though. I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, the amount of time that would take for 100,000 terracotta, insane. And it has to be the right color, because it doesn't just trade you regular terracotta. So going through the amount of masons to get regular terracotta, or the colors you want, in high volume, insane. Like, insane amount of time. Did I lose anything down here? I activated this before. Did you freak out? Everything, yes, we lost this guy down here again. That guy just hates existing, I guess. But that's okay. We can fix that. I think I know where to end him in. We'll keep an eye out. Yeah, the amount of time would take so insanely long. I was like, okay, what's next? What else can I do? It's like, okay, there is a way to take dirt and change it in. And I've seen somebody do it on Hermitcraft, but on like a way smaller scale, and they did make a tutorial for it, because in normal Minecraft, who needs it? Just go decimate a mesa biome. So it's so like obscure to want terracotta at all, let alone at the amount we need. That, yeah, I eventually found this video by Mango that has this part. But then I just had to add like an insane dirt converter to it, so that I had the supply. And then merging that with like 3 other tutorials for the storage system and all that. Like one of the first things I designed to make sure I'm like, okay, I can't build the biome unless I know I can get a farm to get all the materials. Because there's just no world where I'm building. It's fine. There's no world where I'm building it and I'm using villages again. It'll take me a year, and I'm not taking a year to make each video. It makes no sense. Ooh. So yeah, this was like the first thing I designed. And damn, is it fun to actually build the thing. And I'm so keen to actually see it in action and use it. Okay, we're not missing anything. Nope, nope. Okay, sweet. Repeater all the way down here, and we're instantly out of repeaters. We have a full stack. Where can I place this? Yeah. Full. So much cat hair on my face still. What? Okay, okay. Wait. Wait. I wasn't even really thinking. I was just building this line, I think. No, okay, we got a few things over there. Let's go. Wait, did we finish the whole thing? I forgot. We got this platform. We got this side. And we got to fix that piston at the bottom before we forget about it. Do. Jump into the void. Oh, beautiful. Here somewhere. That's right, yeah. Bang, bang. Eat some snack real quick. Fly up here. Right. Under here as well, apparently. Probably should have built this platform first, but fine, it's not hard to get. The final layer. Let's go. Forget how many iron blocks it is. Like 3.5 shulkers, I'm pretty sure. However many that is. 27 times 64 times 3.5. Whatever that works out to be. One of you guys got that right. The basic math. Poggos! Hello, sir. Holy shit, you're still alive. Waking up at 5 AM for the win. Let's go. Who wakes up at 5 AM? That's disgusting. Hello, sir. I'm actually so jealous of the Borderlands symbol you got there. I should have woken up at 5 AM for that. I didn't know it was a thing until after that you could get it. But all the streams, all the Borderlands streams that like had that as a drop were at like 3, 4, 5 AM. And I knew the streams were happening, but I didn't know it had the drop until the next day. Otherwise, I actually would have woken up, like, turn my computer on and just let that run. Because that is sick. The hell's mine? Ugh. Yeah. Almost done. Bro, it's just the loudest pigeon of all time outside. It's screaming. Like, not that it's in distress, it's just that loud. Chill. Okay, the last little bit, the last little bit. That was all the iron blocks we need. Now we just need the observers, pistons, and slime blocks up here. Let's go! We're almost done, let's go! No. Can you guys leave? Of course. Over here. And then, like, just... Oh, I can't reach from here? Okay, that's one. As long as he doesn't teleport. Now we're good. And I knew he was going to teleport. Ow, cat! Your claws are somewhat like needles. And when you put all 10 of them into the back of my knee, it hurts. Wow. Meow, I'm bored. Monster's out there. I told you, go play with him. I showed you where he was hiding. It's actually not even that hiding. It's just sat in a pellet around the corner. Wow. He's just sat there like, come on, let's go. I'm bored. Let's go do something. Wait. Ow. Okay, I think we got him. We are out of pistons. We're not actually out of pistons, but we need more. Bang, bang. We're probably going to use those, so grab those. Beautiful. Okay, you guys are so annoying. Yeah, Soku. No! I think we somehow have not enough honey. Like, actually not enough honey. Did we rob ourselves and not put it back? Did I use honey for a different farm? What farm's already built? The Shulker farm doesn't use it. The Wither farm doesn't use it. Ow, that was my arm. Apologies for the horrible mic noise. I messed up my mic arm. Wither farm doesn't use it. The Shulker farm doesn't use it. There's nothing else that would have used it. Where is my honey? Did I just simply done goof? It's like zooming into my own screen is going to help me find it when it's just not here. It's just simply not here. Like a stack short. Funny. That is moderately very annoying. Yeah, I thought I was going to miss that. Well, didn't mean to do that. Either. You guys can just leave if you want. Another one. Yep, naturally. Naturally. Over here. Over here. Bro, he just jumped 500 blocks into the void. Like that. Not 500. Like 100 blocks that way. What? The hell was that? Right, this one doesn't have 100 endermen on it. We appreciate. Oh my god, a rare pog loss. Rip. McHugh's the cutest. Bro. have easy place mode on. How am I stacking blocks in front of my face? Okay. Now we're just simply missing, like, half a stack of honey blocks. We also need to place blocks in, actually. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. That should be enough blackstone. To finish it! Then I guess I'm gonna go find more honey. I don't actually know if I have enough honey blocks. Surely, we have so many honeycomb, but I don't know if I have honey blocks. But I'm pretty sure I have honey bottles somewhere. Holy, I don't gotta build another bee farm. I already retired my bees. Okay, do these need redstone? Nope. Boys, I think we're done. Now we just go F5. Turn on the whole thing. Dude, this thing is ridiculous. I think we're missing an observer. I think that's just supposed to be a diorite wall, but that's okay. A cobble wall is fine. Scanning. Scanning. The redstone here looks fine. The redstone all along the sides looks fine. This horrible looking thing here. What's going on here? Why are you pink? Are you just not supposed to be there? Ah, are you supposed to be... Did you get moved because you got activated and then I placed extra? Is that what happened? Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. Okay. Well, that's some extra honey blocks. It's not enough. It's not explaining why I don't have enough. I didn't lose any in the void. I think I only lost one singular honey block while building. And I definitely didn't get, like... I wouldn't have intentionally got the exact amount. I always get a few extra of every material. Especially when I'm building something in the void, because you kind of just expect to lose stuff. Scanning in case I missed any iron blocks because of Enderman being a pain. Canada. You're watching the VOD without the music. What the hell? Okay. So, everything's good except that one observer and this line of honey. Which I don't know how I did that part. The observer, pretty easy to miss. Bang. We fixed that, so that doesn't fire everything by accident. Alright, let's go fix that up there. Bang. Sir, your claws hurt. You have sharp claws. Yeah. There's a slime block down there. It's actually kind of hard to just break one of these without breaking a bunch. Let me move. Alright. So we can build a few more. Let's go with this one, because we're already halfway. We have one. Okay, so what are these, like 6 a thing? 23, yeah, 6 a thing. So we are missing 12 and 5, 17 honey blocks. And then we just gotta place our 5,000 dripstone for it to actually work. But we ain't doing that on stream, because that's gonna take me like 2 hours of just rolling around placing dripstone. But I think we're good. High key. I think we somehow built the thing. So, Great success. That is supposed to be missing. That's okay. Great success, boys. That's just a different color glass. That's okay. Let's go! I think you had lost your mind in that gladiator room and just gave up on Fallen Order. You would be correct. I did do that. I didn't play the game for like 6 months. For that exact gladiator room. That room sucked. It was actually the worst. Those bigger troll enemies with 100%. That's what I'm saying! They have the most insane kick you've ever seen. And that big, like, arm swipe. I lost it. I lost it that game. It was definitely the most painful of the challenges that I've done so far. The bosses themselves, like if I'm 1v1 fighting a boss, no worries. I actually don't care if I reset 100 times to one boss, because I'm like, this is just mechanics. This is just difficult mechanics I gotta learn. But just the trash mob areas, and that game in particular, why they just be copy and pasting bosses into mobbing areas, acting like it's not a big deal? Like you verse one of those trolls like it's a boss, and then they just paste 2 of them, and then 3 spiders next to it, and it's just like, yeah, this is normal. No, it's not. What is this? But yeah, we got there in the end. We got there in the end, so we'll see how the video does. And potentially I'll do Survivor. I don't know yet. I don't know. Also, the videos in that channel are so confusing. Like, the Hogwarts video is now on, like, over 100k. And having posted the Jedi video, I was like, I don't even know what I'm expecting to, like, look back at this video after an hour or 24 hours and what would be, like, a good metric of how many views it's going to know if I, like, should change the thumbnail or whatever. I looked at the video that now has 115,000 views, right? Pretty good video. Kind of a banger, actually, for a brand new channel. That video had, like, less than 1,000 views, I'm pretty sure, for the first almost year of its entire life. And I'm pretty sure the Jedi video is on 500 after a day. So I was like, 500 after a day on any other channel is a giant flop, failed. What the hell do we do wrong? Change the thumbnail, something. But yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also have another video for that channel, which is a surprise fun time video. A different kind, but I think it's also good. I just don't know how it's going to go on a channel that's brand new. I literally have no idea. But we'll let the Jedi video do its thing for a while. And then probably in like a month, I'll post that video. Let's see how that does. Jedi's Survivor improves upon the first game in almost every way. You would hope so. I did hear it's really good. I've also watched a bit of it. Like, I don't know like the story or anything, but like I watched probably first few hours when it came out of like streams, and it looks great. I do want to actually play the game, but whether or not I play the game for a challenge is a different question. I don't know. Worst enemy other than the bounty hunter droids? I didn't even verse that many of those, to be honest. They did show up a few times. The problem with them, you've got to, if you're doing no hit, you've got to clear them first try, because they, if you reset, like you take damage and then you reset, they're not there still. They just disappear. So yeah, if you're talking like the mech, like it's a bounty hunter with like a dude and then a droid mech thing. Yeah, those things, they don't respawn. So I think I lost to like 3 of them. Like I took a hit, reset, and they were gone. And I think I cleared 1. So yeah, kind of difficult for a challenge like that. But yeah, that's our farm, boys. Great success. Great success minus I somehow forgot the honey blocks, but that's fine. I'm gonna go spend 2 hours. Well, first I'm actually gonna go at lunch because it's like 3 p.m. But after that, I'm gonna spend multiple hours. I'm gonna assume I guess 2 hours, placing 5,000 dripstone underneath all of these iron blocks, and then place the honey blocks, and then we'll be done. And then tomorrow, I think it'll be tomorrow. I'll let you guys know by Discord like usual, but pretty sure we're streaming tomorrow. We're gonna run through the entire one block. At the start of the stream, I'll show you guys this having worked and functioning, and I'd finish the thing. And then we can let that run in the background while I'm building other stuff, converting our dirt to terracotta for us. And tomorrow we're going to run through the entire one block, or whenever the next stream is. And the one after that, we're building hella tree farms. We got 4 tree farms. We got an oak leaf farm because we need 60,000 of that. We got an azalea leaf farm, which we need like 20 to 30,000 of that, which is going to be like 20 hours. That farm is really, really slow if it's automatic. It's going to take like 20 hours to run. We've got a dark oak farm, which also works as a pale oak farm, pale oak tree farm, which is why we've got to run through the 1 block to actually get a pale oak sapling. Or 4 actually you need. And then the other tree farm does every other tree. Not the leaves, just the tree. So we're building all of those the following stream, which, if all goes well, we'll go back to back to back. But we'll see, because I'm kind of busy. I got basketball tonight. I got basketball tomorrow night. I also want to try and make TikToks. I'm midway through making a couple of them at the moment, of each of the streams, so you keep up with what's going on stream if you don't have time to watch the whole VOD. And then fitting in streams in between all that. And then Lily gets home on Saturday in like 4 days. So no stream this weekend. You will not see me this weekend. But yeah, that is today's stream. Great success. Catch you guys likely tomorrow. If you're watching on the VODs channel, feel free to drop a subscribe. Somehow we're already well over the watch time hours to get partnered. Just simply 1,000 of you subscribe, and then I'll be partnered on a VODs channel, which is kind of insane. If you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching the VODs, come over to Twitch and follow on there. That'd be hype. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for next stream. Go have a fantastic day. And yeah, adios. Am I tapped in? I'm tapped in. Adios. Goodbye, goodbye.